You're watching ABC 36 on your side. Good Morning Kentucky. Today's Monday Morning Quarterback with Jeff Pecoro is presented by For the Love of the Game, located in Lexington.
Welcome back. It's time for Monday Morning Quarterback. Sports Director Jeff Pecoro is here to talk with us about wins finally for the Kentucky football team and for the Cincinnati Bengals, who beat the Buffalo Bills last night on Sunday Night Football. How you doing here this morning, Jeff?
I'm great. Dylan?
Yeah, a big win there for the Wildcats, finally snapping their three-game losing streak against Mississippi State there. How big of a win was it there for Kentucky?
You know, it's interesting. I talked to Tom Hart right before the game. We were chatting, and he said this is an absolute must-win for Kentucky. You know, he said Mississippi State has to win, but Kentucky, this is an absolute must-win for them. They got it done. I'm just so happy for those kids. The defense really played well.
Yeah, and that was a big question mark. The defense started to become a big question for Kentucky after what seemed like was the team's strength earlier in the season. What did you see from the defense that made the big change there on Saturday night?
Well, I'll tell you, anytime you can hold a team to 217 yards of offense is amazing. I don't care who you're playing. I just thought that they played free and easy. They're really aggressive. They were aggressive as a point of attack. They controlled the line of scrimmage, and that's the key. They got 13 minus plays. They got 5 sacks, 8 tackles behind the line. So that's key right there. And Mississippi State could not throw the ball down the field. Everything they threw was a horizontal pass, and that was key. And they tackled well. That was big.
And now Kentucky is bowl eligible for the 8th year in a row. How special is that for the Wildcats?
Well, it's huge. You know, from what before Mark got there, and you go back about 20 years, they'd only been to eight bowls. Period. Now they're going to 8 in a row. So that's huge. It's consistency. It's a consistent winner. Now I know people are going to say, yeah, but it's not. They still haven't won the SEC East. But you've gone to a bowl game 8 straight years. That means you have a winning program, and that's what you're looking for.
And how about Devon Leary? How is he there doing? Looks like a possible injury were there with him.
Yeah, well, you're not going to know for a little bit. You know, he'll have to go into concussion protocol and all that stuff. But I don't think it's – well, I shouldn't say that. We really don't know yet. We'll know more today. Mark Stoops has his press conference later today, and we'll learn more from Mark. But, yeah, I think he'll play Saturday against Alabama.
And that's some good news there. What do the Wildcats have to do to beat Alabama? Big game here in Lexington there on Saturday.
Well, you know, you got to play mistake-free. Whenever you play a great team, that's what has to happen. It looks like your defense is back on track. You're throwing the football. That was a carryover from the Tennessee game. They did really well in the passing game. But again, you have to establish the run, I think, against Alabama. You can't just sit back there and chuck it, 60 times a game. They've got to be able to run the football. I thought that Ray got loose a couple times. I mean, I love that kid. He is such a tough competitor. And Ray Davis I'm talking about. I think that, again, the key to that game is going to be mistake-free football. You just don't make stupid penalties.
Absolutely. And to the Bengals now, huge win on Sunday night. They are really rolling right now. Joe Burrow is looking like a possible even MVP candidate. What did you see from the Bengals there on Sunday night?
Well, you just said it. A healthy Joe Burrow is a difference maker. I mean, him and Mahomes. Yeah, I mean, those two are the two best quarterbacks in football right now. He didn't make any mistakes. I mean, you come right out of the gate, you go right down the field and score. They score, you come right back and score again. That really deflates an opposing team when you're able to do that. And once they got up, their defense played really well. But really, it's Joe Burrow's show, and as long as they can keep him healthy, they're going to go a long way.
Thank you, Jeff. You and the entire sports team will have more on the Wildcats and the Bengals throughout the rest of the day. You can stay with us. More Good Morning Kentucky coming back right after this.
Is presented by For the Love of the Game, located in Lexington.